Alright, it seems that they got the win off spawn right there. The drop. And Quanti looks like he might win this, and no, he ends up going down to Peterbot. And man, this is gonna be such a fun off spawn battle to look at. It's a 2v1 situation now. And where did he go? He went all the way right side in condo. Let's pay attention to the kill feed, guys, for Grotto. And Scare ends up going down, and that's who Quanti was playing off spawn with. And Yamzo and Paper already won their off spawn. So let's watch maybe Problem and Haji going up against Bucky right here and see how this off spawn goes. I'm gonna try to give you all the action, guys. We're gonna jump a lot, so we go from there. But Bizzle lost as well against Death, so I mean this is gonna be interesting. Okay, Bucky, let's go. Bucky ends up going down to Haji right now. But it's a 1v1 situation. And Lawrence ends up going down. This is a good one. This is a low-key streaky duo. Death and Polarized. I like it, man. Look at their loot too. They got 14 chugs and a dream. They're getting pushed aggressively here. Surge warning's about to appear very soon. So man, these games are a lot more high pace. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, new Surge is crazy. I mean, like this game had 84 warning and about 75 active. And it's gonna die down because new Surge is just insane. Look at all this. Look at this POV. Every single person is a ball. Yo, Fatch is on the edge right there. This is scary. Look at this, man. But I mean, I like the rotation items right here. So here, let's just go back to gameplay. I'm gonna watch Jamper for this endgame though, to be honest. And again, bro, big shout out to Ozzy for throwing up some money on these ones. H-I-J-E-F-G-H-I-J. There you go. Can I watch Larson and Costa? They just go. I mean, it's kind of hard to switch around because I only have one POV. 20. Usually I have two guys doing this for me, like a production team itself. But now I have to control all of it myself. It's like a bit harder, so we might miss some moments. But let's watch the brand new duo in Jamper and Peterbot. Maybe we throw a quick prediction on this. Let's do an extreme prediction. Win or loss. For next streams though, we should have the production guys back. They're just super busy today. They're doing another event. I know, Moo. And I'm really eager to watch these guys. They're not looking too good. Peter should probably split some of his heals. But they have about 100 builds each. I'm sure they'll make it work. They're good on Surge. I mean, moving Surge usually goes up to 40. This game has like 35. So obviously a lot of people died on that last rotate. But it's expected, man. Like, the games are... Like, you guys might think, wait, it's not a stack. But these guys are like struggling in these games, you know? Because every moment matters. You're getting tagged every 2 seconds. Because this is pretty much just mostly tier 1s and maybe a couple of fillers. So, helps a lot. So Peterbot ends up eliminating Snake right there, and they get the refresh they need. They have about 200 builds to their name, and I think they're trying to take height right here. They played height yesterday and they played it really well. And yo, this bubble thing in our ear is like really frustrating, but I know that Epic's aware of the issue. So the noise you guys hear, you're probably going to stop hearing it soon. And they pulled zone back, so I don't think they're going for height just yet. And they and Peter ends up going down right there, man. Unfortunate. Jamper. Never mind, that wasn't Peter. That was Jamper. I thought it was Peter. It was just Jamper. Yo, I might actually mute the game because of the stuff in my ear, the bubbles. It's actually wild. Peter's mechs are crazy, man. Peter picks up another elim. He has 5 elims in this game. And let's see if he could pull up a solo clutch right here. And by the way, the format here is the Placement Cup format. So once I pull up the leaderboard, you guys will see what I mean. I mean, he still has 70 builds to his name. What do we have else? Yamzo and Paper also looking good with 8 elims right now. On low ground, and Peter and Yamzo and Paper are gonna have to cut paths right here. They definitely are gonna cut paths. Right here. Yamzo ends up claiming low ground right before and getting a quick shot off on Acorn and Edgy. Just pay attention to the kill feed, right? We want to make sure we see what's going on in the kill feed because there's 12 duos alive, but only 18 players. So Edgy, bro, Edgy's still alive with that loot. That's crazy. Rise and Trashy right there getting pressured. Everyone's trying to play low, but I feel like low ground is so hard to play this season because of the blobs. And just like that, Trashy with a big shot dropping, and Scented ends up eliminating Yamzo. So Paper and Yamzo go down right there, and Trashy and Rise are looking nasty right now. They're claiming a lot of space on low ground, staying ahead, and they've gotten 2 or 3 like really massive shots. That new shotgun, man, it's pretty crazy on endgame. If you're a fragger, you're gonna hit. Peterbots ends up taking down Scented. We have 8 duos but 11 players. That means only 2 duos, 3 duos are actual duos. The rest is all solos. If we do the math, right? Who's been the best NA East duo so far? It's hard to say, bro. I mean, I'll tell you my thoughts in a sec because we've hosted, what, 4 days so far? Rise and Trashy are really looking good. And you have Degen and Diego. This is the first time I see them making an endgame in the last 4 days. And Cold ends up taking height right there. I think Cold's alone on height as a solo. Yep, Cold is alone. They have 6 elims on height, and I think he might be able to clutch this up. And Peterbot really aggressively trying to fight for height right there, and Cold's gonna run out of mats here soon. He has 13 builds to his name. Peterbot ends up chopping, and they're going for a 1v1, and Peterbot ends up taking height. Okay. This is impressive, man. A lot of people trying to fight for the head. Oh my goodness. Peter Watt with 9 elims. And this is a pro lobby, man. This is just not fair. It wasn't a diss. It was true. They got like 30th every game. Go check their leaderboard. It's 1v1 situation. Peterbot and Gold. And Gold hasn't scrimmed in a few days because he couldn't even find a duo. So this is impressive, man. Really happy to see them in endgame right now. And I think Peter's got this one, right? There you go. So Peterbot and Jamper, which was my prediction, end up winning game numero uno. I feel like that fight is a lot faster than this one. And Quanti right there is okay. So Peter is taking pretty much this as alone. And Peter ends up taking Scare down right there. Did Bucky win off spawn? Yes. Magic, Coco, Aaron. Just like that, I think this is about to be 2-0 real quick. And Quanti ends up going down 2-0. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I don't know. Yo, this Queasy calls this his base right here. And Tahi ends up going down right there. So Queasy does this a lot, apparently. And he claimed it as his. He's just... What is this goddamn base, bro? Come on, look at this. Look at this. Okay, Macwood going back down. I mean, he's... Maybe we could get some other POVs, but as I said, you know, the theory I had earlier, early games aren't going to be as stacked as like Grands because we're allowing a lot of ups fun fighting right now. And obviously the prize pool isn't a Grands prize pool, right? So that always changes stuff, but it's fine because I'm more worried about... I want to let these pros fight for their drops. It's super, super important. No, I know. I was just wondering. Like, there's also people streaming this, right? Like we should look at the leaderboard and find that out real quick. Because you guys can get those POVs. I want you to support streamers streaming scrims, man, because it's not easy. So if a streamer is streaming scrims, you better tab him. I know obviously you might want all POVs, but you better tab them, man, because they're giving you guys free content, and that's something, you know, we don't have nowadays. I think Bizzle, Cease, Nick FN, AV, and Oliver are all streaming. And Bucky, I'm assuming as well. Bucky ends up going down as I said his name. Okay, and Lawrence and Bucky end up going down right there to Trashy and Rise. Pick up the Elim. And 4 people are going to die to this next surge in 54 seconds. I mean, this zone is crazy. Pulled Max top right and then it's pulling into Herald. I mean, it's going to be fun. And guys, for Vital Pro League, like this is our pro ecosystem. Top 200 NA East are in the server, but most likely top 100 get to play if everyone shows up, right? So the point here is this is going to run 3 times a week usually. But now that Epic announced the late game stuff, it's probably going to run 2 times a week. But we want to make sure we get these guys the practice they need. Oh my god, that was nasty. Through a tree. Someone clip that, send it to me right now so I could... Oh no. Guys, like, I know for those of you who have been in chat for like the past week, you've seen how good our production team is, and they do this stuff so much better, man. They go a little slow-mo, the little pan action. I can't do all that, but this is interesting, man. We're gonna have that as of Monday again, guys, while using the new blobs. And also, this is my ideal loadout, I would say. Sniper, 2 heals, AR shoddy or shoddy SMG if you're a very good sniper. I think I saw Savage do that. And then your duo is the one carrying the blobs so that you can drop the sniper in endgame. And look at their loot. They have pretty darn good loot right now, guys. There you go. And oh my goodness, Fats just took down Cold. Okay. They're really looking good right now, man. They have really good heals. Uncontested Fats split. 3 elims on this game, so let's see how this goes out. This zone is pulling south towards Sanctum, and it might pull towards water if they are unlucky. Just like that, Fatch finding a really good layer right side. And I mean, there's just not much out here. And did they just grab height? Just like that? Pamstu picks up another Elim while we're looking at his teammate, and Accept ends up going down, and they have height. And it's... Bro, if they win, I've called the 2 winners 2 games in a row. This is crazy. Yeah, they're definitely maintaining this for a while. And you guys know the trends in scrims. Like, so far, Height Team has won... We've hosted, what, 24 games in the 4 days or 5 days, whatever. I think High Team has won 23 or 24 of them, all 4 of them. There's like 1 or 2 teams that haven't won so far on Height. Look at they have heal off potential. This is a winning team. So the way I like to say it whenever I talk to people that I'm either working with or whatever, I just tell them this is your game to lose. And Pam Stu is on ultimate height, dropping that medal and not letting this game go down. This is going to be a good finish. Maybe we could just look at Larson's team, how they're doing right here. So unless somehow... I mean, one thing I have seen teams do with the new blobs is throw them on height to solidify their base. Obviously, they don't have it, but this is going to be interesting to see if you see high teams do it. Peterbot's still alive as well. I mean, maybe we could get a quick... Peterbot and Jamper, our winning duo, our brand new duo, also still alive. Scented still alive as a solo as well. And Scoped is also... Man, there's so many good solos right now. Just pretty much just living that dream right now. Just as a solo. Tragics and Mac with Tragics is solo as well. And Rise and Trashy are also pretty good. And I think... Unless we see Fatch and Pamstu on height. I don't want to just bore you guys on sitting on height. That's why I'm moving around. It seems that's 2 games in a row Trashy's trying to play as low ground as possible with Rise. You know, Rise was a very aggressive height team. But one thing Rise did tell me is he doesn't play height in scrims. So maybe he'll have a different strat in game, but he does not play height in scrims. Paper and Yamzo right there. I want to watch Avery and Commandment endgame, but they gotta win that off spawn. Could put me Joneses. Bro, you're late. I don't have a spot for you. There's no way you come this late. Come on, Duke. I can't kick out anyone for you right now. As much as I want you to play. Ads? I don't run the ads, guys. Can someone in chat say that I'm not the one running them? And okay, there's a lot. That's a shit show right there. And Rise and Trashy are stuck in that edge of the mountain and end up going down. And Jamper and Peterbot. Oh my goodness. Jamper and Peterbot are just drowning everyone in kills right now. This is bad for the rest of the lobby, man. Yo, we got our 2 invitational teams on high ground and low ground. And then we got Yamzo as a solo in between eliminating Peterbot, and Jamper is still alive. Yamso versus Jamper on low ground, and then you got Pamstu and Fatch on height, which end up going down. And my picks 2 for 2, baby. I'm crazy with it. Yeah, Rise is carrying snipers for a long time. I like that, man. I noticed he just dropped it for heals because it's probably harder to snipe people towards this POV end game of zones and stuff. So yeah, everyone wants Bucky because the only people who yeah, that's true. That's true, man. I think I agree with that. Because Bucky streams a lot, he probably build up such a community that always wants to watch him, man. And I fuck with that. That's very true, bro. All right, we should probably watch Rise. I'm gonna switch up for a sec, but we should probably watch Rise because they're very below. What the hell am I watching? Why can't I see the scope? All right, Tragics. It's also below as a solo. Let's go back on Rise. There you go. 26 below and a dream. Rise, one of the new prominent IGLs on NA East, but they're still below, man. This is what I'm telling you guys. This surge is fucking wild. Acorn alive? I believe so. What's up? Hey, Plus Gear, how are you, man? Guys, we have some very interesting stuff coming up with Plus Gear, one of the best products in the game if you're on controller. So make sure you guys are ready for that. We're going to announce that sponsorship in a few. Okay, they end up trading their surge, but I think Rise ends up going down right here. And is he going to get keyed? I'm not sure. I think they traded Nox, so he's going to res and see how it goes. But it's going very well, Plus Gear. I hope you're here to enjoy the show, watch some NAE scrims, just our best players, go from there. And Death is probably going to end up going down here. He has 17 HP in a dream. And both of these duos are now above Surge because they traded their Nox. So let's see how they do. Guys, is the game loud enough? If the game isn't loud enough, you need to tell me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Good to see scrims so elite stacked like elite days. I mean, scrims were way more stacked 2 seasons ago with the old surge, but ever since the new surge, they can't be as physically stacked. We can't get 50 moving anymore. The maximum we can get is 40, right? Almost too loud. I turned it down. Let me know if that's okay. And Death ends up going down there, and Polarized is going to get eliminated as well. And they end up going down to Rise. That's rough. And this is a duo that we haven't talked about today a lot, but Fable Taco has been doing good too, man. Gotta give this guy some love. Fable Taco, I guess he just picked up Chewy Pog, but he's been grinding and he's made a lot of finals and grands just recently. He's doing a lot better than, you know, that people give him credit for. I don't know if you're still here, Hazy. Yeah, I agree, G. So let's do prediction. I don't know where he is. So Acorn W or L, W, L. I would vote win, guys. You're good, Hazy. I did it. So Rise is popping off right now. They got like 6 kills already, I think. So Acorn and Edgy right here, slowly rotating in. They are 600 above. They don't need to worry about Surge whatsoever. And they got through that weird hill that they needed to. I mean, guys, this is the Placement Cup format. So we're definitely going to be able to see a lot of, you know, good teams. I said 6, they have 3. Okay, I exaggerated. So looking at our team of Focus, Acorn, and Edgy, let's see how they play this endgame out. And it looks like, just like that, they got height. Without actually focusing on it, they just literally just ramped up and got it. And I don't know what it is, bro, but if I call 3 for 3 wins, I'm actually Booga. Like, I'm him. I've called game 1 winner, game 2 winner, and I might have just called the game 3 winner because they're on height, and we know height always wins, especially this season. That's crazy, bro. Like, I need to go. You know how Ozzy has caster curse? I have like anti-caster curse right now. This is crazy, bro. Nah, I'm actually him. Like, if I'm making a compilation, how do you call that word? I'm gonna get Hazy to edit that, throw it on Twitter. Like, I called last 3 winners. Like, what? This is crazy, bro. I'm just gonna switch POVs because, you know, height kind of gets boring. Let's just watch. Pamstu and Fatch still alive and actively alive with, oh my goodness, they're so stacked. They have 6 hills. They have like 14 splashes in a dream right now. And their Moo ends up getting pooed. Oh my goodness. Moo Academy. Come on now. That was nasty by Fatch. And Pam's too, man. 20 ends up going down. You have Posed and Nkuz right now. With 5 elims. Yo, Nkuz is fragging right now. Brycex ends up taking the L right there. And I think Brycex is conning, what place? Where is he landing? I think the top right split. Top split. BLM split, they like to call it, so. You have Asian Jeff and Playify. They're slowly trying to fight for height. Edgy on height, and he ends up losing it. No! My pick might go down. I'm rooting for Edgy on this one just because I want to be 3 for 3, but okay. I like the aggressive push by Playify and Asian Jeff. Not taking no for an answer and pushing that height, and they have a really, really good position, other than the fact that they have 30 builds left. That might mean that they need to drop and get a refresh, right? And it looks like Edgy's still on second height and not giving that up, so, you know, Playify ends up taking a big hit by Acorn. Edgy and Acorn playing that flank perfectly. It looks like they're still going to be able to take it, though. Edgy and Acorn don't know their situation. They don't know how much health they have, and Playify ends up taking a lot of damage right there. They don't have a lot of heals left, and Acorn ends up going down to Playify with the flick. Okay, talk your shit. Let's go. And that's good, because these guys did not make endgame last few games. But Playify and Jeff end up going down, and man, Height's a grief fest. And Posed is on height now with Nkuz. Nkuz is going crazy. Can we show him some love right now? He has 7 elims all in endgame. And they are gonna win this game because they're holding this height on this hill that no one else has access to. So if they keep pressuring everyone off of it, no one can get up. It's a 2v2 situation right now, and I think we got Pamstu and Fatch on low ground. And Pamstu and Fatch have no heal off potential. They have 3 splashes. Are boogie bombs allowed? Only off spawn death. Off spawn fights. I wrote it. Because it's gonna be in the next tournament, so I can't really like ban it. Do you not read? I wrote it. Oh. It's 2-1, Jeff. It's good games. And Nkuz ends up going down, going for his 8th elim, and Posed and Nkuz. Wow, that's our first height team that does not win the game. And Pamstu and Fatch with the 11 elim back-to-back win while being griefed off spawn, where Sanito and Coop on height. So guys, as promised, we're gonna watch Commandment and Avery for this endgame. Hazy, I need a quick 30-second prediction on does Commandment and Avery win this game? Based on their loot, no. Based on their clutch gene, yes. So let's see who gets how many channel points. Go for it. I did win. I don't know if you want it. I did want that. Bro, this is crazy. There's so many people getting eliminated. There was 47 half and 12 people died, which means everyone's fucking shambles. Like, these players must be going through it, man. So you got Avery right here playing the blob rotate. Did you watch Avery off spawn next game? Yeah, I did. I did. I just searching it up between Teo and stuff, but next stream, guys, on Monday, we're gonna have 3 POVs with the production team, so we'll watch that as well. It'll be a lot easier. So you can see Avery and Commandment just easily using the blobs to rotate, and it looks like they're slowly going up layers, and we'll see if they try to play height. I know they love height, but we'll see if they try to play height this game. Lawrence just got 3 kills in her. I saw that. I'm focused on Avery and Calm's POV Because I know they're trying to flank for height right here. They should be going. Maybe we can get a drone free angle real quick. So you got Bucky on height. Okay. You got Bucky on height. Yo. Who says Bucky was washed, bro? Don't hate on Bucky. He's killing it. I love this POV right here. NRG Bucky on height. And you got Commandment right here. Is this last game? No, we got one more. I wanted to do 4, but Ozzy wants to do 5, so we'll do 5. So Nico ends up taking down the back-to-back game winner, Fatch, and Visual takes down Champer, while we have Commandment and Avery with 6 elims at the moment. Yeah, 7 elims, man. This team is nasty. Will we have our first or second non-height team winning? Because right now Calm is down weak. They're going to have to get through. I don't think he can get through this. This is a Crone thing. Just like that. That griefs his whole game. And Oliver and Okus' team ends up taking down Calm. And Avery trying to solo clutch for Calm like Calm did in FNCS and can't do it. You got Scented and Cold with 6 elims. Looking good right now. And you have Dom and Nico trying to get in their lair. But Scented and Cold staying ahead. If we get a quick drone free POV, maybe we can see what's going on height. Got Bucky still on height. Got Zypha, Cold, Sphinx. We got so many good duos ahead. And Scented staying on front side low ground. And let's see how he ends up doing here. I think Bucky got this one, bro. And that's going to be good for him, man. He's trying out new duo. Good confidence. Love to see it. Scented and Cold are just literally unleashing. They have 8 elims right now, and it's a 2v2v2 situation with Sphinx, Gold, Bucky, Scented, and Cold right now. And Cold ends up going down, and you have Gold, and Scented ends up going down as well, where Cold and Sphinx take over low ground. And we got a traditional high ground, low ground situation where Bucky is jumping in, but they have so many splashes, they should not go down here. They can play heal off. They should have just stayed up. Oh, they have no mats. Never mind. That's my bad. I just saw that. I was wondering what happened here. And just like that, they end up dropping Gold on low ground, and Bucky ends up going down. But they win the game with 11 elims. That's actually wild. Go crazy, chat. Bucky fans, go crazy. You guys deserve it. That's a W, man. I mean, Bucky has to be like one of the funniest creators. I think Asian Jep is funny as fuck too. Like the troll. Oliver's a very good streamer. And I mean, thankfully we have these streamers, man. Because if not, it makes Fortnite so boring. Rip Bucky? Yeah, I saw that. C's end up taking down Jock. So this is going to be an interesting endgame, yo. All right, I need to know, who do you guys want to watch for endgame? We're going to focus on 1 or 2 teams and try to get, you know, their the way they're playing the meta, etc. So here, I'm going to do some drone free action, and you guys are you see all the teams, right? I need some votes. Go. You got Cease and Days, Zypha and Shore, Avery and Commandment we already watched. You got Oliver OG's brand new duo with Okus. You got Rise and Trashy. So Oliver or Rise, guys, you pick. Rise, Scented. We already watched Scented. Go, go, go. Pick. Fatch. We watched Fatch 2 games in a row, bro. And who got height? Illest. I say we watch Oliver OG. Actually, Oliver's streaming, so you guys already have that POV. I say we watch. Let's do Death and Polarize. They're a brand new duo. Let's give them some love. Give someone underrated a chance? Nope. They gotta earn it, man. They're already in these lobbies. They gotta earn that love. And I always tell them that. They're so grateful for being in there. You just gotta... You can't give them everything one shot, Hazy. If not, they don't, you know? Alright. Hazy, prediction, please, on Polarize and Death. Quick one. Win or loss. 30-second one. Now Death is dead. Okay, maybe not win or loss then. Oh my god, bro. They're dead. I mean, just do like top 10. Top 10. Watch Rise. I think he died, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think Rise died, bro. Fought Chimp and Spade. Vint, we used to go crazy. Facts. Just like that. Chimp misses that, or did he blank him? That was weird. We still have 26 alive going into the second zone with 15 duos. So there's a lot of solos alive. Santa takes down Okis, and I think Oliver's still alive running as a solo. Watch Voil. I'm gonna move around. No worries. Let's just see how the boys Chimp and Spade are playing. I mean, Spade just like that ended up picking up an Elim, and these guys might actually do very well here. They have about 100 builds to their name. Boyle ends up taking down Oliver, so Oliver's tournament's over. Cease goes down to Cold, and Casker goes down. Polarized is still alive as a solo, bro. That boy crazy. And I think on height, we still got Pam2 and Fatch, by the way. And Gooch is still alive as a solo, man. Not as a solo, as a duo, but like, man, the fact that they're still alive, they have like one of the shittiest drops in the game. They're playing South Sanctuary, which is not really good loot, but they're fillers here and they agree that they're not probably like the worst team in here, but they said we want a chance. And look at that, man. Gotta give love to the underrated dogs too, man. And I think Fatch lost height to Scented. And Rise and Trashy, which is what we all wanted to watch on low ground. Can you do a quick prediction on Rise? Does Rise win the game, Hazy? Polar is still in top 10. That's crazy, man. I think these boys are winning it. I mean, you still got Scented on height, I believe. You got Chimp still alive. You got Gooch still alive, man. That's crazy. Let's go, Gooch. Out for Chonkers, who lands there. That was last missed. Okay, they're Rise and Trashy are playing low ground so well right now. Yo, this animation every time they throw the blob looks like they get knocked. It actually like so weird. Oh, missed. You're such a drooler. What game is this? This is the last game of the night. And big shout out again to Oceanics for putting up 500 bucks, man, for the boys. We were gonna run pro scrims regardless, but you know, it always makes it better with money. And oh my god, man, Rise and Trashy on low ground just completely dominating. And who's the other duo? Scented and Cold. Isn't that wild? In chapter 2 season whatever, Holly Hedges season, you had Rise and Trashy going height every game. You had Scented, Edgy and Calm going low ground every game, and now you got it inversed. Very, very interesting to see here who wins this game. Yeah, they're spamming chromes because of that. You're right, Hazy. Very, very good point. I mean, that's a strat right there. That's such a good strat. Just spamming, you just what Rise just did, like throwing chrome so no one can just shoot at you out spawn. It's just from the top is just so good. And I mean, they're out of heals, so they have to take this fight. Cold has heal off potential here, so I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but this is looking good. They have 11 elims, man. Jeez, teams are I feel like with these new weapons, teams are just popping off endgame. So it looks like Scented is gonna go for a quick hit while Cold is playing heal off. And Scented ends up going down to Trashy and Rise. And now Cold needs to play this heal off. I think Cold wins. He still has one more splash. Trashy down. And Cold wins the game. Wow. What a smart execution. Knowing that they might not have a lot of heals. And game number 5 goes to Cold and Scented.